fires from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. And they've got it. They recovered it. Well, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Back at his own 49.
Shotgun now for Brady. And his throw here's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's third down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
He'll set up the screen to Fournette. Room to run inside the 40. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, 51 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, it's Brady. This is caught, Gronkowski. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Seahawks, nothing.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This is DJ Reed returning. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, the Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now first and 10, just shy of the 30. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
A gain of 2.
Here's Carson. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Chris Carson on the carry. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's...
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation. They keep the football. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Brady will try again on second down. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
On the carry.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Open man is Miller. He's got it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Brady now on 1st down. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 18-yard line.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On 1st down, Brady. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Why, Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again. Wilson looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. There he goes, left side. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but we did see there the emphasis on...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. L.J. Collier.
A big loss.
Able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. After the sack on 1st down, Brady. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Nothing.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's their 3rd drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that 2nd drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
They run it with Carson. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
A gain of 26 yards.
Wilson.
1st down, Seahawks.
And this will be incomplete.
Wilson.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Seattle.
Now it's Carson. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
This is Carson. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Wilson with the handoff to Chris Carson. He was brought down by Levante David.
On 3rd down, it's Carson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Greg Olsen, 29 yards. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
This one taken just inside the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Brady now on 1st down. A pass underneath for Fournette. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Complete.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Forced out to his left. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They find some open field here. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Touchdown.
Chris Carson, 42 yards. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Myers to kick off for Seattle.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half, and the Bucs have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
1st and 10. At their own 37-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson steps away to his left.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Third and 2, now Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. On the move to his left. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about in the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 18. He'll throw from the gun. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
To throw again. Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And the Seahawks first down.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
A gain of 26.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. And he'll give it here to his running back. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
They run again with Carson. And a nice run there, going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 23.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Ndamukong Suh with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up on Levante David. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at the 34. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And incomplete on the deep ball. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Flush to his right. The catch made by Miller. And he is going to have the Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down. Here's Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line.
29-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. He'll buy some time right. This is caught. Gronkowski. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Brady now to throw, and it's caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Brady sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw is Brady. And he's got it. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
This is caught. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
14. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Here's Reed. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing is Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of
correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now a dump off here complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20. And the Seahawks 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He'll check that down to Carson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. That's caught by Hollister. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Hollister.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Second down and goal. Wilson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Man open left side is Brown. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Eluding the pressure right. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And that will write a finish to this.